Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Since you all asked for it, yes, we are going over Octavia Steel Path farming. You can use Octavia or Octavia Prime. Realistically, both of them are equally as good in what they need to do, so it doesn't matter. The idea is this: I only like farming with Octavia in this way, usually when I'm pretty lazy and I want to watch some TV or anime or listen to music and play on my phone, things like that, right? Because Octavia is a broken Warframe in the sense that I like to build her with incredibly high range and decent enough duration. Since she is Octavia, you could have no mods on her and she could still do perfectly fine because she's an infinite scaling Warframe. We've been shown this before, we all know this, it's not surprising. But this is my general build for her right now. Adaptation can be swapped out for literally anything like Rolling Guard. If you want just more health, throw that on, it's up to you. Just really depends if you want to pay attention, where you want to stand, etc. But other than that, I have a Primed Flow because energy, Augur Secrets because I'd like to have some damage, purely because I don't want the damage to build up too slowly, right? Overextended, of course, Stretch and Augur Message. I have all of the stuffs, right? Nothing amazing. This isn't a super meta OP game-breaking build, because Octavia, no matter how you build her, generally will be game-breaking. So all I want personally is as much range as possible and duration so that I can be more lazy. If you really want, you can honestly take off Overextended and throw on another duration mod, because let's be honest here, it's all up to you. If you want to be lazier, throw on Narrow-Minded or Overextended. Like, it's all up to you. You'll get a lot less range, but you'll have to pay a lot less attention and you'll have to use your abilities less. Reason why Octavia is just stupidly broken at the moment, and pretty much has always been, is because her Mallet Resonator combo is broken. Mallet rhythmically beats into nearby enemies, draws their fire, damage inflicted on the Mallet increases its lethality. So this single-handedly can infinitely stack. If you're using it on a map tile while there are ranged enemies, you're just good to go, okay? You are just good to go. So throw down the Mallet, throw down the Resonator if you want. This is just the Rollerball charm. I throw it all down, right? You use a Metronome to pretty much always stay in the Nocturne state, which will make you quite literally invisible, okay? You'll just always be invisible. So you'll want to watch again for the Nocturne buff. It's like the eye with the X's between it. See? Right there. And the amp just literally makes everything better. It just, everything's stronger. Mallets, boom, stronger, more damage, more range, damage multiplier, OP. It's like, she's just stupid. Her passives replenish 30 energy over 30 seconds for Octavian allies within 15 meters when abilities are activated. I mean, that one's cool, but all in all, it's not needed if you have your focus trees leveled up or have a way to gain energy. So we're just gonna run a quick Steel Path mission. I think V Prime is the one I usually like to run. I'm currently just farming up a ton of Oxium, so I like to just chill on V Prime. Usually when you spawn in, I can get the decent map tile, but we'll have to wait and see if I get the good map spawn. Okay, I did. So all I do is just, you know, I use my Xeneric Void Boy Dash in order to just slowly gain some energy. Start the mission. It's nothing too new. Everyone knows, if you've played Octavia, how broken she is. If you haven't played Octavia, you'll see. 1, 2, 3. When you activate Metronome, if you crouch on the beat, you go invisible. And, see, I haven't even activated my amp yet. If I activate the amp, there we go, map range. This is the exact and only reason why I love using this build with 250% range on it. We're gonna run this entire 5-minute mission just quickly. You can realistically run it for as long as you want, but just for the sake of the video, we're just gonna run it for 5 minutes. See, when you come invisible, you just quick, No! There we go, sorry. I ran into that one boyo who just so happens to nullify me. Damn nullifiers. So, yeah. That's the annoying thing. If you're going to collect life support, remember to watch for nullifiers. If you're not going to, if you're gonna just mess around like me, might be a bad idea. I do have the auger mods on, meaning that I can just throw down abilities if I need to collect and get more health. My Nocturne buff should be lasting another 20 seconds. If you just regularly crouch, you should be able to activate it pretty easily. And there we go. You just really don't need to do too much. It's a really lazy way to play the game, right? That's why I don't usually do this. I only really generally run this type of gameplay style when I have other things on the screen, when I'm like watching TV, right? Just the general stuff like that. Because you don't have to do anything other than crouching here and there just to reactivate Nocturne. And that's about it. You gotta run around to collect the life support because Warframe. And yeah, good to go. You can just throw down the mallet once in a while straight onto the enemies if you want, just so that you can like re-aggro them. The annoying part is you will have to be hitting crouch a lot. Like, this is probably how most people play it. Sorry. They just slowly hit crouch, stand over here, throw their abilities once in a while, do their rotation to make sure everything's always up to date. And yeah, no, you just win. This is why I wanted to talk about just Octavia being a stupid Warframe, because she's a stupid Warframe. Everyone knows about this by now. I believe many YouTubers and people have talked about just using Octavia, no build, no mods, nothing, and just killing everything. Yeah, I guess I have my Kuva Brahma on too. So yeah, that's my build for it. I just like the range, because range and duration means easy mode, lazy Octavia. And then I just re-throw that down there when a lot of enemies spawn up. Yeah, fun times. It's fun watching them all just shoot it at once and then just die. You can always just hang out with the Oxymoth sprays, watch them fly around here. So, yeah. It's just a really easy build to go after for literally anyone. Octavia is kind of a pain to farm in my opinion. So Octavia Prime, if you can, grab her. Because, you know, Prime Warframes, you don't always want to grab those ones if you could. But hey, it's up to you. Octavia Prime, stupid broken. All you have to do is use abilities, hit crouch, and you'll pretty much never die. Of course, I don't like doing this a lot. That's why usually when I stream, I don't run this type of playstyle too often, because it's not an active playstyle, right? It's just so lazy. It is hella boring, without a doubt. But I mean, it gets the job done if you just want to do some lazy farming, watch TV and anime, right? Which, yeah, you know, once in a while, it's definitely what you want to do. You have to farm so many resources in Warframe that sometimes you just want to turn your brain off and just go, like, no effort, kill everything, right? Yeah, and then everything's just dead. Amazing. The one thing that's kind of funny, with so much range on the mallet, it kills enemies far outside of the room, right? So like right when they're spawned over there sometimes. You can think of that as a bad thing because you have to go collect all of the life support over there. I just kind of think it's funny though. I don't mind it too much, so that's why, hey, maybe you don't want 250% range. Maybe you want a little bit more, a little bit less. It's up to you. But yeah, that's how to Octavia. Since Torment spawned, obviously we gotta kill him. Wait, where is he though? Buddy. Buddy, where are you? Yeah, I guess I'll just be like, oh yeah, by the way, you definitely still don't need to kill them. Don't worry about it. Like, you can just wait for the mallet to kill all of these guys. See? Bye, Acolyte. You'll have a good day. I just thought I should be like, yeah, no, these guys easily die. There we go. You just gotta wait for the damage to stack up enough. And then call it a day there. So yeah, that's why sometimes you might like rolling guard on this build, right? You can roll into the enemies, and then you can just throw everything down, roll away. That only means if you want to run into the line of fire, though. Because if you're not running into the line of fire, you shouldn't really have that many issues, but you never truly know, right? You can always, this is Warframe, right? So if you always just kind of not pay attention for a little too long, you might just get one-tapped. So you always run that risk. Because as you can see, with a lower duration, you become unstealth a lot more, which isn't a huge issue if you're in a good spot, but it's a big issue if you're not in a good spot. So hey, let me know what you think. Octavia is a fun, chill Warframe, and if you have a good song, I mean, you can't complain too much, but all in all, I just like using her when I want to just chill out, watch some TV, watch some YouTube, things like that, and just turn my brain off for a bit because, yeah, got some Oxium. If I had boosters of any sorts, I'd get a lot more resources, polymer. I generally just need the polymer and the Oxium, so hey, can't complain. All in all, am happy. Let me know what you think. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Check out some of my other videos. Tomorrow we do have Sisters of Parvos, so I should have a short video in the morning just talking about that. And then we should be streaming Sisters of Parvos that day. So, thank you all for being here, and I'll see you next time. Peace.